Hey guys, thank you so much for coming to the opening ceremony. So we're just recording this, so we're gonna be sending it out to Slack and YouTube. And yeah.
So, okay, wait. Okay, let's pretend that the recording starts now.
Hello.
Hey guys, what's up?
So, welcome to the TaroHacks opening ceremony. We're a first-year hackathon being planned by FTC Team Taro, a robotics team located in Santa Clara, California. And us three, Kaitlyn, Kavi, and I, are the main people planning this. So, if you have any questions later on, you're welcome to reach out. We're super excited for this to happen, so let's just get started.
We want to thank all of our sponsors and a huge thank you to our partners Hack Plus and Tech High for making this whole hackathon even possible.
So let's introduce our keynote speaker. Jim Yacone serves as the Chief of Mission at the SANS Institute. His decades of leadership, operational experience, and public service round out SANS' deep understanding of the public and private sectors, varied mission sets, and workforce development needs. Jim previously led business security operations for the world's largest hedge fund, Bridgewater Associates. As a security executive within the company, Jim directed multiple teams focused on the mitigation of cyber, physical, and staff security risks. Prior to his career with the financial sector, he served more than 2 decades as a special agent with the FBI and assistant director in charge of global critical incident response. In this capacity, he managed more than 4,600 personnel responsible for crisis management, SWAT operations, crisis negotiations, hostage rescue, weapons of mass destruction mitigation, surveillance, aviation operations, behavioral analysis, and cyber threat assessments. So let's welcome Jim Yacone.
Very good. All right. Hey, everyone. Thanks very much for joining Team Taro's hackathon, the first of many to come. So this is a pretty cool opportunity for me to be a sponsor and a keynote for this competition. I think it's awesome that this is student-led and it is totally focused on creating cyber practitioners in the future. And you guys are the next greatest generation. So it's competitions like these that are going to motivate and inspire folks like yourself to go on and do great things. Hey, real quick, we have, it's pretty exciting. We have registrations and students from around the globe, to include India and Singapore, that are going to compete today. So I think that is pretty awesome. SANS has agreed to sponsor and provide the winners of both the teams and individuals NetWars Continuous license. So SANS NetWars Continuous is a CTF, or a capture the flag, that is a learning environment, and it provides 4 months of access, and it's multidisciplinary. So it'll help teach and train you in pen testing, cyber defense, digital forensics, incident response, and application security. So pretty cool. And then we also have agreed to provide the team winners with licenses to CyberStart Game. CyberStart Game is a awesome interactive learning platform that's going to teach the fundamentals of coding, Linux, Unix, operating systems, and a number of other information technology and cybersecurity topics. So the winners will touch base with Team Taro and then be put in touch with me following the competition, and we will get you access to that. So we're really excited to be able to do that for the winners of today's competition. Hey, just a quick reminder, everybody, I'm not sure if Team Taro was able to put it out, but they could probably send you the flyer afterwards. SANS Institute, SANS is spelled S-A-N-S. We are providing a cyber camp, cyber camp.
Mr. Yacone, I don't know if it's like this for anyone else, but your audio is a little bit like.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, your audio is cutting out. So we'll be sure to share the flyer out on our Slack and other information.
Okay, terrific. So I guess the last thing is just enjoy the competition and I'll turn it back over to Sahana.
So now we're just going to go over a quick overview of the whole competition and all the details that you'll need.
So how it works. So a hackathon is where you come up with an idea that will fulfill a social need or a human problem, plan out the idea, and create a prototype, often with code/software, though we are open to hardware and other creative ideas as well. And you have to create a 3-minute video to pitch your project to other participants and judges. And finally, you gotta submit your video, project description, and other files through TaroHacks, and this will be so that everyone can see it. So you better make it good. Check out example projects from other online hackathons and TaroHacks and dev posts to get an idea on how you should submit your project. And don't forget to make sure to vote for other projects as well.
Okay, so TaroHacks is a platform that you'll be creating and submitting your project on. So make sure that you have an account and you're registered for TaroHacks. If you signed up for TaroHacks through the Google form, you would have been sent an invite at least a few days later or that day itself. And if you haven't or if it expired, feel free to re-register through the form. I believe that the form closed yesterday night at 11:59, but you can still register through TaroHacks. So you can still register through the TaroHacks TaroHacks. So if you need any help with that, just pop your question in the questions channel in Slack or in TaroHacks help. And once you create a project, you can add your team members to your project so that they can get credit or can search for members. And the guides for these all are under #announcements.
So all of our announcements, workshop links, resources, and more you can find on our Slack. So make sure you're on our Slack. You can also talk with other participants, form teams, discuss projects, and you most importantly discuss problems and work with our mentors. So to join us, if you're not on it yet, you can join through our website or through TaroHacks.
Admin Q&A sessions. So we're going to have open meetings for you to come and ask us anything every workday from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. PST. We want to make sure that we are able to support and connect with you even if we can't be there physically. And please come visit us and ask us any questions that you have.
All right, so in TaroHacks, we have some pretty cool workshops, so you guys should definitely attend. You guys do not have to attend, but it's good to attend the live stream. We'll be posting all of these in YouTube or through the Slack. So we have different workshops surrounding college applications, launching startups, topics in the STEM field and computer science, idea brainstorms, and more. And you can find the workshop details and Zoom links in the #general chat on Slack. And please join that if you haven't already.
So we'll be having a bunch of resources that some of our sponsors are providing. The links to all of these and more information about all of them are in the announcements channel on Slack. So you can register for each of these and use the resources they're providing for us.
So here's the timeline for TaroHacks. This is the first 4 days starting from today, August 1st, Saturday. And then you can see all the workshops and the question sessions and all the times there in PST. So if you need to convert them to your own time zone. And here's the second half of the timeline from August 5th to August 8th. And you can see the closing ceremony and when the judges will be voting and the rest of the workshops and when your project is due.
All of this is also on our website and in TaroHacks. For most of the workshops and presentations, they'll be recorded and uploaded to either our YouTube channel or we'll post the recordings in Slack.
All right, so here are our general rules for TaroHacks. You have to abide by the TaroHacks Code of Conduct, and all participants must sign up with a TaroHacks account. And you need to submit a project to the hackathon. It should be in the form of a 3-minute video, by the way, too. And you all must be on the TaroHacks Slack, not just one person per team.
So you can work, if you plan on working as a team, you can work in a team up to 3 members. Teams that include a combination of middle and high school students cannot compete in best middle school or best high school hack categories.
Here are the project rules. The project must solve a social problem or fulfill a human need, and there is no specific theme for TaroHack projects, and you can use any software/hardware platforms or anything to make your project, and they will all be accepted.
All right, so here are category rules. So teams can submit to any category that they're eligible for. We have an overall category, so all teams are eligible for this overall project category. The top 3 teams in this category will receive prizes. So our best middle school hack, teams made up of 2 to 3 middle school students are eligible for this category. And the overall winner of the middle school hack category will receive a prize. The best high school hack is the same, but for high school students, the teams must be of 2 to 3 high school students. And the best solo hack is only solo projects are eligible for this category. The top solo project will receive a prize.
So for submissions, you must create your project and submit through Taikai because that's where all the judges will see your project, and you will also be able to vote on other projects. One of your team members will create the project, and once you've created it, you'll be able to add your team members to your project so everyone gets credit. All projects must be submitted by 12 p.m. PST, August 6, 2020 through Taikai. So for submissions, you must include a description of your project. You can add other images, files, and information, or code files, or anything that you think would be important. But most importantly, you should submit a video with a maximum length of 3 minutes, including a demonstration, explanation, and summary of your project.
So for the judging and voting, participant voting will take place from 1 p.m. PST on August 6th to 1 p.m. PST on August 7th. Judging will take place after the participant voting and projects will be discussed during a meeting. Participants will receive 100 Kai, which are Taikai point systems, each system, and the judges will receive 10,000 to vote on the projects during the voting period. So the judging criteria is that the problem or impact, which will be 20% of the overall scoring, it's what problem is your project addressing and how much of an impact will it make. 25% goes to creativity, how creative and innovative was your project. 20% goes to functionality, how well does your project work and is it functional. 20% will go to technicality, what did you use to build your project and how effective it is. And 15% will go to presentation, how well did you present your idea and how well did you convey your project and idea.
Great, so this is our TaroHacks Code of Conduct. Sorry about that.
You can view the code
Sorry,
of
I had a distraction in my room. So all hacks must be started after the hacking begins. Any software or hardware from a third party must also be publicly available to use by anybody else. Do not steal anyone else's source code. Please don't. That's rude. Judges will make the final decision on any winner of a prize. Have fun, learn something, and make something awesome. Really, this hackathon is just there for people to learn something new. Yeah, and any kind of harassing behavior will not be tolerated. If you do need to report anything, you can just let us know. And every attendee or participant at our online hackathon should be treated with respect at all times.
You can view the code of conduct on our website in Taikai as well. So now the cool part, prizes. So these are our first place, second place, third place, and other category prizes. We discussed the eligibility requirements for these as well, and you can find all of these on our website. These are our sponsored prizes. So if you use Echo AR's platform, you are eligible for the best Echo AR VR hack, and also the 15117 grant. 15117 fund is providing a $1,000 grant to a team of their choice.
And that's it. So if you guys have any questions, you can use the chat and we are happy to answer them all. And there will also be the Q&A session today later. So if some questions arise, you can ask us too.
The recording of this presentation, also all the slides, will be sent out later. So thank you guys all for attending.
We're really excited to see the projects that you guys come up with. And if you guys have any questions, just reach out to us. Don't hesitate. Yeah. And we also want to stress that we got a lot of people who don't have any coding experience. That's completely fine. Just use this week to like learn something new and come up with something. Don't stress out. Please don't stress out about this. Just have fun. Yeah. Okay, so whoever is with the blender, can you please mute yourself?
So you guys are all free to leave. If you have any questions and want to stay back and ask them, you're welcome to.
Yeah, we also have we have a question session at 1 to 2. So if you guys need to ask any questions then,